Hello, everyone, and welcome again to another edition of the Hive Assembly FPL podcast. We are your usual suspects, SurulereFc. To the world. On my left, we got Prof. Oskie.
Salvy FC.
Prof. Oskie seems to be quite downcast. I think we'll know why.
Hey people, I mean, I'm just coming from the North London derby.
Yeah.
It was a long flight. So I'm tired.
So you jet lagged, isn't it?
I'm jet lagged.
Yeah, we got Monene as well, and StickdatboiFC. So yeah. Can we just quickly talk about the derby, or did we just move on?
Let's discuss preview.
Let's just do what we came to do.
Let's do derby. Yeah.
Okay, so Prof. Oskie, tell us about your team last week and who were your standout performers.
Okay, good enough. I took the bull by the horn and I captained Cancelo. Cancelo gave me 28 points for a defender and a captain. Laporte gave me 14. So basically, I had good points for my defense. The Man City double up. And Son was one of the reasons why I got jet lagged. Gave me 18 as well. And Nketiah gave me 15. So I finished with... Son gave me 20, to be honest. So I finished with 105 points. I promised 80 points. So I decided to do 25 more for the fans.
I knew you were good there. All right, so... Salvy FC, my team... Stand-up performers, Kane, Nketiah, Cancelo, Matip.
Matip. That was a good.
Then Holgate, my joker. So I think the only annoying thing in my team is Salah giving me. He blanked both games in the second game, 6 points. But even at that, I scored 112 points.
Easy.
I promised to do 122 points. With the hindsight that my captain will give me some valuable points.
Yeah. But if you look at it, kind of.
Yeah, but just because of how good I am. I could still pull up 112 points with my captain blanking in 2 games. So if I had De Bruyne or I had Kane as captain, I'd probably been like 160, 170. So that 122 was actually modest, but hey, we move.
Yeah. Sorry, did you play your bench boost?
It's a chip now.
You did. Oh, yeah.
But it's a chip, it's a chip.
I mean, I think we're allowed to play that.
So it's safe to say the chip helped you.
But it chipped in 20 points. So yeah.
Okay.
Something there.
Without the chip, he would have been up to 100. So.
Yeah, that's why I promised 122 points, because I'm like, okay, captain and chip and but my captain blank, but hey, give me credit, yeah.
So I did 105 without a chip.
But your captain gave 24 points.
I chose him.
Yeah, but I chose my bench boost.
Yo, stick that boy.
Yeah, stick that boy. I finished with 72 points. Quite poor. So yeah, the stand-up performance for me were Cancelo and Son. Unfortunately, I didn't captain neither of them. I captained Salah and he blanked both games. He was rested for 1 game and, that's it for me.
Yeah.
I also had Watkins and Madison too missed out on the first game. Tavares on the bench.
72 points.
Yeah, but
you meant to explain why he did well or why he failed.
Both.
Okay.
SurulereFC to the world. Also Cancelo and Nketiah did it for me. Those were my standout guys. Salah.
Sorry, how many points, please?
63 points.
Sorry.
He said 63.
Did you have it? Don't you have to? Did you have a red card?
Who didn't play?
Everybody played, but I gambled. I know Prof. Oskie said we should triple up on Man City players, but I decided to try Azpilicueta because I thought Chelsea would just do something, and I'm just trying to be ahead.
But they did do something. Like
I'm sure you have been natural on your team.
Senior man.
No, I took him out.
Okay.
Oh,
and then I got in Pookie, but Pookie didn't really do much.
Oh my god,
either.
senior man for Pookie.
Yeah. It was what I could afford with with the changes that I needed to do. Anyway, we'll be right back. It's the Hive Assembly FPL podcast. Welcome back to the Hive Assembly FPL podcast. It's still your usual suspect, SurulereFc to the world.
To the world with 60 points.
So this week was a terrible week. I think we've already moved past that. So let's go ahead with the next game week. Game week 37, second to last game week. How are we looking? Prof Oskie?
Okay, so I'm just going to run through my team. I did a -12. Means I did 4 changes. I took a Laporte because he's injured and he might not be playing. There's 50% chance playing. So I brought in Anderson from Crystal Palace because they have like 3 game weeks left. I also brought in Cash and I took out Tellers because Tellers just has 1 game week to play. It's not worth having Man U players right now. I took out Havertz because I don't know this dig-dallying between Havertz and Lukaku right now. And I'm sure it's more focused on
FA Cup and all that.
The FA Cup and all. So I took out Havertz and I brought in Zaha. Zaha also has 3 game weeks to play. And then last but not the least, I took out Pukki and I brought in Vardy. Right, so since Vardy is back, and Vardy also has 3 game weeks to play, so I basically just brought in 4 players that have 3 game weeks to cover up for my -12.
Yeah, that Havertz still would have given you that cash to have enough for how much is Havertz, you know?
So Havertz was, I can't remember, about 8 point something or something. 8.4. And then Pukki was a little cheaper. So I brought in Zaha, who is not too expensive, and I balanced it with Vardy up front. And then, Laporte also comes with a cost as well.
Havertz is actually 7.9.
Okay, so I brought in Anderson and I brought in Cash as well. Cash, I've watched Cash play, and Cash plays very well, decent, to be honest. So now I'm in some confused state for my captain choice, right? And that's more because I have 2 chips and there are just 2 game weeks left. So I have my triple captain,
bench boosts,
and I have my bench boosts as well. So I'll either play the bench boosts in 37 and the triple cap.
Double charge.
No, so I think I'll play my triple captain in 37 and my bench boost in 38 because I'll want to hit my triple cap on somebody who has 2 game weeks so that I have a 180 minutes chance of doing well.
Yeah.
Same here too.
Smart one. So let me just go. So for my team, I have about 4 players. Okay, 5 with double game week. Schmeichel for Leicester Holgate. He did very well for me last 2 game weeks. Yeah, so Holgate, Dewsbury Hall, Coutinho, then Guita my bench. So I think I'll bring in one more player to also complement double game week. I'm looking at Zaha, like Oscar said, for Crystal Palace. My captain choice is what's really. So I could gamble on Coutinho, but I don't know. He's been off the ball for a while now. I wish I had Watkins. So if I'll do a captain, I'll do Watkins. Otherwise, I'll just gamble on Kane. Kane's playing Burnley at home. I know Burnley needs the game, but Kane, is banging for him. So yeah, so it's between Kane and Coutinho for me now. Then regular players will still stay. The Salah, the Saka, the Nketiah. I'm worried that probably this game week, at time I go for Lacazette, but I don't know. Let's see how the team responds to the next game week. But I have Alonso on my bench and Matip. So that's basically.
Do you think you're going to be bringing in the Chelsea players at any point? That's Alonso.
No. I have only Alonso, so no more Chelsea player. I have one more chip left, so I'll keep that for last game week.
What chip is that?
Freeze.
Yeah. Wow. Still have that till now.
Yeah. I'll leave it for the last game of the season. That's when I want to just make sure I catch up on my rivals.
So Prof Oskie is saying. Just saying.
No, it's not. We're no more rivals.
You're ahead of the game.
I'll beat him without chips even.
Wow. Stick that boy.
Yeah, StickdatboiFC. So I have Madison. Madison has 2 games. This game week, next game week here. Watkins still has 2 game weeks.
Oh, nice.
And Ramsey. But I'm not sure. Ramsey is 50% up, so I don't know. I think I'll be selling Salah though. I'll prefer to bring in a De Bruyne.
Makes sense.
A Kane, or 1 or 2 players who have 2 double game weeks. Maybe like a Zaha or a Vardy. Yeah, but I'm still yet to decide on what I'm doing. Yeah.
So City is playing. What are they playing?
City, West Ham.
West Ham.
Yeah.
And West Ham, they are fighting for Europe.
Yeah.
Bit of one.
But I feel a Kevin De Bruyne with the form he's in right now would always stand out in games like.
I agree.
That's because West Ham are a tough side and the battle would obviously be won in the midfield.
Yeah.
And I feel Kevin De Bruyne, as he has proven to be consistent,
yeah, he's
taking them to where they are right now and giving them back-to-back goals and assists. I feel it will be one man that I would want to bring in, for me.
SurulereFc.
Anyway, I think I'm going to take Salah off as well.
All right.
I think Salah has run his course, and I feel like they're going to rest him a lot because of the Champions League game.
Yeah.
They've rested him twice already, and that has cost me dearly. I even know someone who used him as a triple cap this double game week.
Yeah, I have a friend. I have a friend that was tactical.
It's quite unfortunate. But I guess it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah. It is what it is.
So I think I'm going to be going that KDB route as well. Might change Nketiah as well. To bring in someone like
Watkins.
Nah, I'm thinking that
Because
Weggy.
Okay.
Okay. That's Oscar's guy. Many popular
Weggy. So I think I might be bringing him on as well. I took a -4 last week, with the gamble with Aspilicueta. That didn't work out for me. Yeah. Anyway, so yes, is the Hive Assembly FPL podcast. We'll be right back. Welcome again to the final part of this FPL podcast, which would be our differentials and captain picks. We're going to be starting with StickdatboiFC. StickdatBoy, what are your thoughts on the players that you feel would make a difference and not too many people would have?
For me, I think I would go with Ep8 as a differential because he has a double game week and I feel like it's towards we're wrapping up and he would have something to prove other than Zaha stepping up and trying to eat from the plates. So I feel like he would want to do something for me. Also, I also feel a Ramsey, even though he has 50% chances of playing, I fancy a Ramsey from an Aston Villa point of view, trying to do something too in that note. Those two guys I'm looking out for as my differentials. Yeah.
Who are captain?
I would love to bring in Vardy and probably captain him. Yeah. So
okay,
let me go. So for my differentials, I'm looking at Atikash Aston Villa. He has 2 games. I think right back he offers a lot defensively and offensively. So yeah, Atikash. I'm looking at also Luis Diaz for Liverpool. I think it's a bit kind of ahead of Jota for now, and it brings a lot to Liverpool team. Then lastly, probably lesser player. So I'm looking at either Vardy or Madison. Yeah, for differential. So right now, my captain choice, I'm still a bit confused, but my captain choice is currently on Coutinho for now. And that's another differential because Watkins have been jamming for Villa, but I feel that Coutinho can produce the goals in this game week. So
he has been blanking this past game.
Yeah,
week,
but
so.
that's what it is. Where I am now, I need to gamble. So, my many leagues to just catch up with other players. So yeah, we'll continue.
The player to catch up to, Prof. Oskie.
Yeah, bro. So my differentials will be Cash, Zaha, and Vardy. Right?
Is Zaha
it's funny how it's funny. I mean, so Zaha. Most teams, most people don't have Zaha. We saw that from the last game week.
Okay.
Yeah, I can imagine. I don't think anybody here had Zaha in the last game.
No.
Yeah, no.
Right. So as it stands as a differential, and you can imagine that Vardy is a differential as well.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people.
I agree.
Yeah, and then Matakash as well. My captain choice is just going to be simple. I made up my mind already. It's just going to be Richarlison. He has 2 home games against Brentford and Crystal Palace. So I'll take the gamble.
Oh, smart. The world.
to the world.
Captain, just captain.
Captain, I think when I bring on KDB will be my captain for sure. But that's about all I know for now.
No, I see. I can understand. Yeah. When it comes to 3 points, your morale is very low. Yeah. You have no ideas. Not really, but I mean, I've seen people there before. So
I wouldn't even blame him for his 63 points because I watched the match. I think the referee was not on the side.
And on that note, we're going to bring the Hive Assembly FPL podcast to a close. Thank you guys for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you again next week.
Thank you, man. Thank you. See you next.